see you.
Chum Primus, Mohawk, Wisconsin.
Good to see you.
Joel Simpson, Battle Creek, Michigan.
Joe, were you with the 3rd Marines up there?
No, I was with the Americal Division.
Oh, yeah. I had a son-in-law at Shilai who was...
Most of them were still safe in grade school when this man first spoke out against the war, risking political suicide in the hope they might be spared. For them, his early voice has now been heard too late. If the shooting stopped tomorrow, they still have to face their long road back, rebuilding shattered lives and broken dreams. And they're looking for all the help and understanding they can find.
Involved in housing, transportation.
Try this parking lot down here that's for especially for wheelchaired people. It's got ice on the road. How far do you think you can get in? We can't even put studded snow tires on these things.
The fact is that the veteran is returning home now, and I think that they do need this help. You come home and you've got this lost feeling. You don't know where to turn. You go to a contact officer, you go here, you go there, and they run you to one organization or to another. I think that he needs the opportunity and the opportunity to be able to...
You know, I benefited from the GI Bill of Rights at the end of World War II. I was able to go to Northwestern University. I went through and got a PhD at the government's expense. But I'd been a combat bomber pilot for 3 years, and a lot of the people I was with didn't come back from that war. And I didn't feel the government was giving me anything for nothing. I felt that I had earned that. Now, I'm going to recommend, and I'll fight for it, that we give every veteran an opportunity to go on to advanced education, and the benefits will be generous enough so they can afford to do that. Now, if he didn't want to take advantage of that opportunity, he should be given a guaranteed job, even though the government might have to come in. If we couldn't find it in industry, we would provide public service employment.
Jobs in government offices right now. They should be They should be the ones that would hire us first. They hire other people. There are people that have disabilities stuck in these things, and they don't want to be here. Some of them can't use their arms and their fingers, but that doesn't make them a non-productive individual.
You love the country, there's no question about that, and yet you're about halfway mad at it too, aren't you?
Believe me, when you lose the control of your bowel, your bladder, your sterility, you'll never father a child. When your possibility of you ever walking again is cut off for the rest of your life, you're 23 years old, you don't want to be a burden on your family, you know where you go from here? To a nursing home, and you stay there till you rot. Why isn't there places like this that the government could set up? Nobody thinks of a disabled veteran or a disabled anybody but another disabled person.
Yeah.
If you fall out of your wheelchair, you know who's the first one to come to try to give you some help? A guy in a wheelchair, not somebody that's walking.
I think that one of the most unconscionable facts in this country today is what you've just said, that there are people who are desperately in need of help that can't qualify for it under the present system.
To stay alive.
That's right. I love the United States, but I love it enough so I want to see some changes made. The American people want to believe in their government. They want to believe in their country. And I'd like to be one of those that provides the kind of leadership that would help restore that kind of faith. I don't say I can do it alone. Of course I can't. But the president can help set a new tone in this country. He can help raise the vision and the faith and the hope of the American people. And that's what I'd like to try to do.
I'd like to get a president that we can believe in.
Well, I hope I'll be that kind of a president.
McGovern, for the people. The people are paying for this campaign with their hard-earned dollars. Send what you can to McGovern for President, Washington, D.C.